outstanding job. And she's done an outstanding job in putting together this panel. So let me tell you a little bit about them. Our first panelist is Miss Geraldine Broadway. She's a native of Elliston, Virginia, and she was born and raised in a racially segregated Southern community. So I'm sure she has a story to tell you that you can learn something from. After high school, she went to New York and married her life partner, Mr. Ron Broadway. Can we get a round of applause for Black Ron? They have one beautiful daughter and one granddaughter. Now, Miss Geraldine has a very strong relationship with her God, her family, and her community. And her belief is that education is the round to success. We agree? Church applause. See, this is interactive, okay? You may hear some things that make you clutch your pearls, but here's some things that make you do a golf clap. You know, we're going to do a round of applause, so I want you to be interactive with me. And speaking of education, Miss Broadway holds an associate degree from Rockland College in New York, a BS degree from Nyack College in New York, and a Master of Arts degree in Corporate Communications from the Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey. That's what I'm talking about. Ms. Broadway is an engineer by training, and she's held positions of increasing responsibility within the network engineering department of the New York telephone company that we now call Verizon. So she was knocking down glass ceilings a long time ago. She retired after 30 years as the corporate manager of U.S. Landlines. And today, Ms. Broadway is the president of the Broadway Family Foundation, and that's an enterprise that donates resources for educational endeavors in underserved communities of New York, Virginia, and North Carolina. She and her husband live in the Piper Glen Country Club community of South Charlotte for the past 7 years, where Ms. Broadway has been an active member of the Piper Glen Women's Club. Please give her a round of applause. Now you guys have seen the show Malcolm in the Middle. We got Sonia in the middle. Sonia Phillips-Nichols. That's a firecracker right there, in case you don't know. She's probably going to make you clutch your pearls today, just for the record. She's a 9-year member of the Women's Impact Fund and currently serves as the board chair. Sonia served as a trustee of Discovery Place and has been recently selected to serve on the Mid-Museum Board of Trustees, so she's staying busy. She's also a member of the Robinson Center for Civic Leadership, the Foundation of the Carolinas, and she founded the South Charlotte chapter of Jack and Jill America Incorporated. Please give her a round of applause for that. And served as president for 5 years, so I know you had your hands full. Sonia is a member of the Park Church and currently serves as a lead Sunday school teacher and director of Vacation Bible School. Okay, Park Church, show your love. Oh, Park Church, take over. Her past activities and affiliations include Children's School Mentors at the Performance Learning Center. She's volunteered for communities in school and has been a past member of the Crown Jewels chapter of the Lynx. Sonia is a graduate of Florida A&M University with a BS. With a BS in accounting and an MBA in marketing. That MBA in marketing, applaud Doc. That's fabulous. In the past, she's worked with IBM as a systems engineer and with PepsiCo as a marketing rep. On the entrepreneurial front, Sonia has used her passion to advise individuals in creating small businesses in the following areas: clinical, home health, veterinary pharmacies, drop-in daycare, lawn care, and catering services. And Sonia says that she relishes her role as an at-home mom. She's very happily married, and I'm going to quote this, to the fabulous Richard Nichols Jr. for 25 years. Fabulous. And you can see that they are doing some things at that house. They have 3 wonderful children. Richard III, who is at Morehouse College. He's a senior, studying economics and finance. She also has James, who is at Morehouse College. He's a junior, studying chemistry, pre-med. And Miss Kayla Marie is at Myers Park High, and she is a junior. So please give some love to Miss Sonia. And to balance it all out, we got that 20-something-year-old up here. And I want you to know that here are the things she tells you today. I know you think you got a lot to tell her, but she got a lot to tell you. All right? So you're going to learn something from her. Miss Brittany Manina. She's a native of the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, but she currently lives in D.C. All right, that's your Mississippi friends, or D.C. friends. She works up and down the East Coast, and Brittany is a professional event planner. and she works in both the corporate and the entertainment industry, and this is her passion, and she has a talent for giving back to the larger community. Brittany's eagerness in sharing knowledge with others has led her to fight against HIV and AIDS, and ultimately serve in the role as an ambassador coordinator for the Red Pump Project. Now that is an event and an organization that you really need to know more about. Brittany has decided that rather than to be reactive, she's going to be proactive with the purpose and encourage and empower women with knowledge of their self-worth through her work with the Red Pump. Brittany received her bachelor's degree in event management from Johnson & Wales right here in Charlotte. And from her experience with several events, she's realized that not only is event planning her passion, Brittany can be found creating events full of details and inspiration. And she just got a promotion to lead event planner with the Compass Group. That's, yes. Brittany's mantra is that service is true success. So now that can we get some love for Brittany? There's with you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with Miss Broadway, and we're going to work our way across the table. And the question that I would like all three of you to address in your own unique way is, please tell us the 3 key things that you would like to pass along to these women, to any women, that may help them become more confident and feel more empowered. Miss Broadway.
Hi ladies, how are you? Okay. I only have a few things to say that I would like to pass on to all of you ladies. And the first thing is to dress up. It's fun and it can make you feel more confident. Have good posture, out in the stores and out in the streets. Put the shoulders back. Because body language has a huge impact on how we feel about ourselves and how we perceive us. And lastly, one thing that I would say to empower women is to focus on education. It is something that cannot be taken away from you. That's so much, ladies.
Thank you, Ms. Broadway. We got some good stuff up here. Well, up next at the podium, we have Miss Sonia Phillips-Nichols. And I'm telling you, I know this lady's got something to say. Girl, get in Mike.
I think I'm gonna sing a song. Okay, I won't do that to you. I won't do that to you. I cannot sing. My husband would be mortified. I'll sing the song for him. Ladies, for those of you that know me, of all things you will know about me is I love my God. All day, every day, all day. So I'm saying that, but I would leave you with, in terms of my 3 things. Love the Lord God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. The first and greatest commandment. The second is like unto you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So, the first one, you've got to love God with every part of your being. There is nothing that you are ever going to face in this life that's greater than God. Your problem is not greater than God. Your situation is not greater than God. That crazy doggone co-worker is not greater than God. Your raggedy kids are not greater than God. When he made you mad is not greater than God. Nothing you are ever going to face is greater than him. He made you the way you are, which is then my second. You have got to love you. Stop waiting for other people to validate you. That's right. I know I tend to come across as very self-absorbed, very arrogant. That's because I don't care what y'all think. One thing I'm real clear about is God loves me. God thinks I am so fabulous. That died for me. Here's what all of you need to realize. He thinks you are so fabulous. And he has money bad for you too. Who else do you need to validate you? Who else do you need to possibly tell you you are that great? Stop being scared about what it is that you need to do. Stop being scared about what God has put in you that's so special, that is so unique. He created you the way he did so that he could complete his work through you the way you are. Can you not do that? So in that part, you do you. I think, just look at your body, for example. Your little eyes cannot do what your feet can do. However, they work very well in concert together. Like, I saw that my friend Lynn has this really fabulous handbag, but my eyeball saw it. But my eyeball can't go over there and get that. But my feet, the eyeball telling the feet, girl, did you see that bag? Eyeball telling the hand, girl, we walked over here, you see that bag? Pick it up. Stop walking. Let's hope we can't lean over the river. When I take a bag. Didn't they work very well together? All unique in their special gifts, but they work well in concert. All of the women in this room, all of you are part of something that you do you well. You do you. Don't worry about what the chick on the side is doing. Don't worry about what the side is doing. You just do you, but work together. And that's the third thing. You must love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you love you, you're going to respect the other people around you, because I think you're also going to be real aware. They're special too. God created them for a purpose too. And oh, by the way, isn't it possible they can have something you need? Get what you want. Finish whatever it is you're trying to do. To complete that project, to make that money, to go start another organization, to go help somebody, to make a difference in this community. We need to do this together. And so we have to respect one another and love one another. God meant for us to do this together. You know that old song? I know when I first heard it, I thought it was so corny. It's so true. You need me, I need you. Together, we gonna do something together. You know that song. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. These two commandments came all along in the prophets.
Okay, some proverbs. Sit up straight, ladies. Work together. Watch your pocketbook. Who's feeling empowered? Let me hear from you. The wave go through the crowd with Miss Rose, sit up straight, put your shoulder, everybody like, oh, right. Up next, last but definitely not least, we're going to hear from Miss Brittany Medina, and we really are looking forward to you. Please show us some love. I want to know what a 20-something-year-old is thinking about.
standpoint of taking your career to the next level. And what I want to share with you is, when I first started this opportunity, I was very like, no. And I said no out of fear. I just flat out, and I didn't tell Miss Felicia this, but I said no. I don't want to do it because I'm not used to speaking in front of a big crowd, especially when she said the numbers tripled to 350. And I was like, oh no. But then I just prayed about it, and I said, why not? Why not do it? What's holding you back? So I prayed and I said, ooh, please let this opportunity still be available. And then the email came and it was. So here I am. And I'm happy to be here in front of you. So taking your career to the next level. First, I would like to share that you should definitely, from a young standpoint, get a mentor. Get a mentor in different avenues of your life. Whether it's at your church, your career, just have a mentor. And if you're seasoned, be a mentor. So yes, get a mentor or be a mentor. And everyone, in whatever field you're in, study your field. Learn about your craft. That way, going into my next step, when you're in your field, you can be confident in it. Yes, I am 26, and I thank you for the love for showing about my recent promotion. But how that came about is, I live now in DC. I just moved. I've been with Compass Group for about 4 years now, starting here in North Carolina, and I just wanted more. I wanted more, and the opportunity took me to DC. I still love Dallas, Charlotte. I'm coming back in 2015, so you know. But I just wanted more at the time, so it led me to DC. So that's where I am. And I've been in DC now a year. And I work in an area where everyone has been there at least over 5 years. Everyone is over the age of 30. So here I am, coming in at 25 is when I came in, and I'm now their lead event planner. And how I came about that was just speaking up. I simply said to my manager, look, I want to do more. I want to learn more. I can do more. I can show you, and I can prove to you that I can do more. I've been showing you in my work, but let me actually prove it. And one day I get called into the office, and I'm thinking, oh, what did I do? What did I do? And there it was. It was a position. They were offering me the position. And of course, it came with more money, so I'm excited about that. And now, I've been into this position now 5 days, only 5 days, but I've already seen the head roll, the people that are like, well, we didn't see the position posted. It's like, okay, what are you doing? So therefore, no, it wasn't posted. I prayed about it, and God brought it to me. So you sit there, you sit back, you speak up, you pray about it, you watch God show out in your life. And lastly, I would come from a standpoint now in our, today we're big on social media. Everything is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. We have our hashtag, the greatest content. So use that hashtag and use social media to spread beautiful stories. There's stories to be told from every one of us. It's a lot of negativity around us. There's a lot of people telling us what we should be doing, how we should dress, and about that quick come up and be fabulous with your hair and all of that. But do the work. Still do the work and tell the story. Tell your story so someone below you can learn from you. I look around the room and there's 3 ladies that stand out from in here, and then one of them didn't even know that I seen her. Ms. Monte Jenkins, she didn't even know I noticed her. But I noticed when I worked at Bank of America, how she walks around, her hair bounces, and she's just going. She goes, she hangs, and she steps up with the CEOs and the high-level executives, and she makes her way. And I've always looked up to that. I see Ms. Crystal, who took me in when I was a freshman and taught me some of the ways of the Bank of America Stadium. And she was right there when I graduated from college and still has been for me. And I appreciate that. And I think about Jamaica, who has definitely, oh God, she's basically helped me develop. She's sitting there giving me pointers, sit up, So she's still. So I'm sure when I get off the stage, she'll have some words to share with me, whether positive or negative. But because of these three women, I'm able to stand here today and be thankful. And I thank Felicia for this opportunity. And I want to meet as many of you that I can and continue to learn from you. And lastly, just as far as your markets, I'm an event planner, and yes, it is feel like it is oversaturated. But find your way. There's room for everyone, and don't knock people down. There's room for all of us. And if everybody wants to be an event planner, we can all be an event planner if we want to be. So just build and continue to grow, love each other, and don't feed into the negativity. Feed into the positivity and spread your beautiful story.
Brittany was outstanding, wasn't she? I really learned something from all of the ladies. And I think there are probably a lot of ladies here who are not in their 20s or even their 30s. But you know what? You can still do more. But sometimes you have to hear it. Somebody's got to shake the dust off of you.